We here with another reaction, man. Like, comment, subscribe. This one's called "Employee Brings Gun to Work to Sell Drugs." Illinois concealed carry law explained. Bodycam. At least it ain't Akron, Ohio. Once again, you feel me? But go tap into my other reactions, my other gaming content, my other sport content. You feel me? Uh, yeah, I appreciate all the support so far.
Put your hands on the floor. Can I at least put your hands on the wall, okay? Alright, where's it at? Just tell me where it is, okay? I'm gonna grab it. So I have gym shorts on.
On July 30th, 2022, officers in Lake County, Illinois were dispatched to a restaurant after employees reported a coworker was carrying a firearm, following an alleged drug deal on the premises. Illinois is a strict licensing state. Under 430 ILCS 66, concealed carry requires both a firearm owner's identification card and a concealed carry license. Without a valid CCL, a concealed loaded firearm constitutes aggravated unlawful use of a weapon under 7.
Yikes. Yo, the Zalt was frying me real quick. Hold on, my fault, y'all. I paused it to say Illinois is one of those strict states when it comes to guns. You could tell they require so many mandatory things just to conceal and carry your firearm, bro. Meaning you can get this it's FID. I don't know why they added the O for owners. You don't usually have to say that. FID. You got firearms that's in your name and all that, but you can't leave the crib with them. Then you got to do all this. Like, nah. All in my state, all that is included. Even though I live I'm living from a strict state, bro. But that's all I wanted to say.
720 ILCS.
But busting plays at work with the knock on you, knowing you wasn't low with anything. You a grown man too. It's not like you a kid, bro. Like
5/24-1.6 A Class 4 felony.
Hello, how you doing? How are you, sir? What's going on?
So, from hearsay from employees, we heard there was a drug deal that went down with one of our dishwashers in Salad Prep. Sold them like $150 worth of fake meth. And then,
this is all hearsay.
Yeah.
This is all coming from employees. But again,
Just word of mouth?
yes. But again, somebody uttered the phrase that the one guy had a gun. And if he's got a gun on his person, I really don't want to address the situation. Normally, I'd be like, you guys are in a drug deal in my parking lot. What's wrong with you? I'm going to fire your boat. If he's got a gun, I really don't want to address a situation like that at all.
which we were just about to pull one of those gentlemen into the office to write him up for something that happened the other day.
If you want, we can go back there. I can just ask a few lines if I've had enough weapons. Check him out that way. If he's good to go, then you guys can handle your business there. Is that what you want?
Yeah, sounds good.
Alright, here's the deal. There's a bunch of hearsay saying this guy's selling drugs back there, this washer guy. They said he's got a gun on him supposedly. Approach him, just they tell him not to reach for anything, make sure he doesn't grab or anything like that. Ask me if he must have enough weapons.
This is a consumption encounter.
Pretty much, yeah.
And again, restaurant, hearsay, but...
Yeah. But just to like help him.
I'll direct you. I'm going to get everybody else.
What's his name?
His name is Zach.
Zach?
Yeah, he's tall, skinny kid.
Hello. Hey, Zach. Is it? Your name's Zach? Okay. You're not in any trouble or anything, alright? Just let you know. Is there, can we talk to you for a second? There's somewhere we can go back here? I just want to talk to you. Okay, so I'll be honest with you. Someone said that you have a gun on you. Do you have a gun on you? Was that? Okay, do you have a concealed weapons permit? No? Alright. Good, you're not in trouble right now. I'm just going back here, okay? Thanks. Alright, don't reach for anything, okay? Alright, put your hands on the floor. Can I at least put your hands on the wall, okay? Alright, where's it at? Just tell me where it is, okay? I'm gonna grab it. So I have gym shorts on.
Was that a bug on his back? I could tell. Boy moving dusty. You got your Bro, you look like you was so isolated and working, bro. Why do niggas know you have a gun? That makes no sense. I don't understand it, bro. Then it's like I'm working. Why? I'm working. Why? Why? You know why they're there, bro. Like it ain't like you a nigga that move low and nah, bro.
But they have a zipper. It's in the right side.
On the right side?
Right side, sir.
But you're not arrested. I'm just taking the expired on your back. Hold on. You're just detained, alright?
Yeah, but I know what this means. Can I at least make a phone call?
1 second. Alright, you're not under arrest. That's what I'm trying to tell you. This is just for safety.
At least step outside so they don't see.
Yeah. Is this outside?
Get exclusive Mortal Kombat 2 wallpapers for your PC.
Grown ass man get into a grown ass situation. Can't call somebody, bro. You gotta face the repercussions. God forbid I ever get into some crazy stuff, bro. Where it's like I know I can't get it out of. Yeah, I'm gonna reach out to my mom to let her know what's going on, but to try to get out the situation, you feel me? That's not how life works, bro. We grown, we men now, bro. Like, you feel me?
Bell time? So that's what I was trying to say.
I got you. Is it loaded?
Yeah.
There's rounds in it, but it's not loaded now.
Okay. Just wanted to get it off here real quick before we start talking to you, alright? Just make us feel more comfortable.
The officer framed the initial contact as consensual. Under Florida versus Bostick, that standard requires a reasonable person to feel free to refuse or walk away. With multiple armed officers in a confined kitchen, that threshold is legally contestable, and any competent defense would raise it. Despite this, the subject voluntarily disclosed the weapon's location before any formal detention. Under Schneckloth versus Bustamante, voluntary consent does not require advisement of the right to refuse. That disclosure is admissible. The corroborated employee tip identified co-workers making a specific claim about an armed subject provided reasonable articulable suspicion under Terry versus Ohio, establishing the legal
I was about to say, oh, so he didn't have to, he put himself in that. But either way, y'all just explaining the obvious. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all had probable cause,
basis for the
reasonable
weapons
action
frisk
to
that followed.
search him.
The subject stated the weapon had rounds in it but was not loaded. Under Illinois law, a firearm is considered loaded if ammunition is in the magazine or cylinder. The legal definition and the subject's understanding did not align. The officer initiated Miranda warnings before formal arrest. This is not required by Berkemer versus McCarty at the pre-custodial stage, but it is not prohibited. The subject's own question, if I am not under arrest, why are you reading that exposed the exact custody ambiguity the officer had not yet resolved?
I'm gonna read you some of the rights, alright, real quick?
Wait, if I'm not under arrest, then why are you reading
I always
my
do it,
rights?
just in case if it leads to something. Before we ask any, how do you get this belt off? Don't reach for it, but
Alright, so like, you gotta like,
pull the other side out.
yeah. Because it has like these things on it.
Oh, I remember these belts. Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us now? Alright, man, this is your chance to either walk away.
Boy had that Ruger LC9. That's crazy. My little cousin got one of them Johns legally. That John might be small, but it got kick, snappy, and you better not. You feel me? You gotta watch that right there. You don't want to bite yourself, man. That's one of them Johns that could catch you.
Okay, so it was a consensual encounter. Went up to him in the kitchen. They said there's some words going around. Hearsay saying he had a gun on him. Did a drug deal in the parking lot.
I'm sure he's probably going to be fired after today.
The drive-thru's right here, so be careful. I just secured the weapon. Surprise! I just.
Do you guys allow your employees to carry? No. While you're here? Okay. That's part of it because it is private property. If you guys were to allow them to carry, we're kind of, up Hoop Creek. But if you guys have a policy saying that they're not allowed to, then...
Yeah, we have 2 other managers that keep it in the car. So.
Right, okay.
Yeah, I don't believe that either. It's just the fact that he ran his mouth and y'all figured it out. You feel me? And maybe he was one of them workers that kind of gave y'all a hard time or wasn't as obedient as y'all wanted him to be. You feel me? So now it's like, yeah, we don't allow that. Please take him to jail so we could fire him. Either way, they could fire him probably just for the interaction of police causing this disruption in the business. But man,
You got anything on you that can try to poke any of us?
No, but I do have a dab pen.
A dab pen? Anything illegal in it? Or? You have a medical marijuana card?
Well, I need to make a phone call.
You will. Not right now when you get to jail.
I don't know the number.
When you get to the jail, you're gonna have. So they let you get your numbers out of your phone.
Hey, who's playing the cops theme song? Come on now. Too soon? Too soon?
That's what I said too. I'm the one that played it. Everyone's like, oh man, what are you doing that for?
Anything inside that bag?
Yeah. No, nothing.
you see how corny people can get in situations like this? I didn't know what to play. Bro, there's so many other things to play. You just want him to hear it, and man, people are cruel, bro. Like, deliberately. Those are the worst type of people.
Illegal, but can I please call my mom, man? Cause that's all I want to do.
What's her number?
To me, it's like you know, he's shitting on him while he down.
Hello? Hey, I'm getting arrested.
Carrying a concealed firearm.
Carrying a concealed firearm.
Alright, you're going to Lake County Jail. Anything else you need to tell him?
I'm going to Lake County.
I saw one, but it looked like it belonged to a woman.
That's it.
Wow. You see, like that phone call, if anyone that's watching this, that phone call is approving what I just said. You want a grown ass man in a grown ass situation, calling somebody, rushing to call somebody, feel me, stop their day of what they're doing just to say, I'm getting arrested. She said, well, we can't do anything. All right, I love you. She could be capping. You know how family get just for the cops or just for him to hear that. But she got, real love. She's coming for him probably. But like, bro, yo, that phone call was like touching, bro. Like, wow. I felt for him just now. I had to realize I had to realize I wasn't the one in cuffs and I'm the one home streaming. Like, whoa.
Oh, right here. This one.
I guess? I thought it was a girl's bag. Okay.
What we doing? Alright, I wasn't sure that was yours. I was like, that looks kind of like a woman's company. But you got anything in there, man?
Illegally, no. Can I have someone that's 21 and not a felon pick it up?
That's pinkish?
I didn't know what type of color that is.
Tan.
Tan?
Yeah. Wallet, you want that to go with you?
Everything's wrong with me, right?
You want all that stuff to go with you?
Yeah, who's going to take it?
He said I was asked if you want to leave it to someone to pick up.
Right? Yo, bro, even his partner's like, who's gonna take it? Where is this going? If it's his belongings, bro. Like, who, like, what the hell?
Our area director, who just told him that there is a clause in our handbook saying it's against our.
He says that whenever he got employed here, I guess there was a packet that he just signed a bunch of stuff in, and he said it may have been that. He goes, but I have never been verbally told that I'm not allowed to carry here. You guys have one of those packets?
I can print it out.
Doesn't have to be verbally.
Go get on the phone.
Packet, he signs it. You
Give a call, print out our handbook.
DMS for a stick.
I think we're good. I just want to get that packet.
Okay, I'll go back and print it out for you.
Yeah.
Okay. I do have another employee here who is going through, he's a felon and this and that. He just informed me. We're not talking about him telling everybody in the restaurant, but I was talking to him trying to figure this out. I know his situation. He said if y'all were to go back there right now and run his legal name that's on his license, you wouldn't find shit on him either. Because he was processed under his father's name.
What he said that he got in a lot of trouble where a lot of the information is coming from is that he got a lot of trouble whenever he was a juvenile. And so since he's been an adult, because we ran him through all 50 states and everything like that.
Oh, I'm sure he remembers that.
It's not coming up.
Okay, but he said he signed an employee packet.
He's saying he signed an employee packet up on being an employee.
And you're saying the employee packet
Yes, that's what I was just told by my area director.
All right,
Yes,
so
sir.
I need to see that. So
Give me a minute and I'm going to office and get on it right now. Hey, anything we run out of, we're 86 right now. Okay?
Wait, so what they saying? I know they're not basically saying Boy was lying to like the workers about going to jail before. Cause he just said they ran all 50 states and they didn't see his like a previous record pop up. So you was lying about going like, bro. If that's what they're saying, that's so corny. Why, bro? Now you literally jinxed yourself. Now you put yourself in a situation where you going to jail. If that's what happened. I think that's what I heard from that whole explanation.
There's food in the bag if you can get that, but right. Okay, there's some right there. Just get a cup, scoop it, do what you got to do.
I do have a question. Well,
With Base 44, a simple sentence becomes your website. Page.
does someone know what will happen to that firearm? It's not stolen or anything.
No, so here's the deal, because the firearm is technically used in the commission of a crime, right? Because you have it on your person, you're being charged with carrying a concealed firearm, all right? So we keep it until after court's over with. You guys keep it.
Because I'm facing felony charges.
Well, then if that's the case, and if you get convicted with it, then you don't get the gun back. After right, I said, have you done any online training? He was like, what do you mean? I just so like whenever you get employed at Walmart, before they put you out on the sales floor, you have to go through a whole online training thing. Did you have to do that here? He goes, I don't think so. And I said, well, it's a pretty knowledgeable answer. It's either yes you did or no you didn't. She goes, well, there was a packet that we signed. I said, did you see it in there?
They said it's an employee
And he
packet.
said it's in the employee packet.
So-
and I just signed it so that I could start a job.
And I get it. We all do that. I mean,
Okay.
when you go buy a mortgage, you don't read all those papers. I get it. But ignorance doesn't support the hypothesis.
It's not a loophole of a
Now,
of the law.
here's the other situation we're in now, possibly moving forward. How did you find out about this call? It was from another employee?
So, employees have stated that the rumor going around was that he was selling dope out of the back of the business and that he possibly had a gun on him.
Do we have proof that he's doing it today while having the gun? Do you see where I'm going with this thing?
I see, yeah.
Ooh, you hear that? I learned this from watching my boy Tales from the Jails. It's like a 9 something something GJ. It's like a 900 number with the letter, bro, where the feds picked that up. Okay, you had this gun on you to protect yourself while serving these drugs. That's a whole different charge, bro. And that plays into part how, you feel me, the feds have a 99.9 conviction rate, or 98, whatever it is, bro. That's insane. He said, you see where I'm going with this? Pay attention and stay out of situations like this, bro.
I don't know.
Possession of firearm.
Commission of a felon. I don't think so, because they said that this has just been a rumor that has been going around.
And he just happened to call us
And it
today
just so
because he
happened
was
to call
here.
us because one of the girls that I guess is, from my understanding, is at work now or was at work earlier, does not feel comfortable around him.
And he didn't have he didn't have it wrapped for sale or anything. It was just his own personal amount there. Yeah, then I'm not gonna push that off of it.
So I would go with just we got to go with on trespassing now, right?
On the drug allegation, the information was entirely employee hearsay, with no physical evidence and no observed transaction. Under Illinois versus Gates, corroboration is required to elevate a tip to probable cause. Without it, a drug charge would not survive a suppression hearing. The officer correctly limited the arrest to concealed carry. On the trespass, the employer confirmed a written weapons prohibition in the subject's signed onboarding packet. Terminating employment extinguished his legal license to remain on premises. Any return without a police escort would constitute criminal trespass under 720 IL CS 5/21-3. 4 months after this arrest, a police canine located 13.1 grams of methamphetamine on the subject during a separate contact. Under 720 ILCS 646/60, that quantity is a Class 2 felony, carrying a sentence of 3 to 7 years imprisonment. The responding officer receives a B.
Damn. After bro got fired, he probably just tapped into straight trapping. Or got another job and was on the same stuff. For me, either one. But it seemed like he got caught with more drugs that second time they just told us about. But nah, that's crazy, bro.
Plus, he limited the charge to what the evidence actually supported, obtained voluntary disclosure without coercion, and issued Miranda warnings early to protect the admissibility of downstream statements. The unresolved issue is whether a multi-officer approach in a confined space genuinely met the consensual encounter standard under Bostick. The subject receives a C+. Compliance during the arrest prevented escalation and is a genuine positive. However, carrying a concealed firearm without a CCL is a Class 4 felony regardless of intent. He did not invoke his right to remain silent, did not ask whether he was being detained, and disclosed incriminating information without legal counsel present. Restaurant management receives a B. Involving law enforcement was the correct decision, and management accurately characterized the hearsay limitations of their information. The one gap, 430 ILCS 66/65, requires employees who prohibit concealed carry to post conspicuous signage at building entrances. No reference to posted notice appeared in this footage. 3 takeaways from this encounter. First, in Illinois, carrying without a CCL is a felony, not a technicality, even with no prior record. Second, in a consensual encounter, the legally sound response is to ask clearly whether you are being detained or are free to go before making any disclosure. Third, a firearms prohibition buried in an onboarding packet may satisfy contractual notice, but may not meet the posted signage requirement under state law. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching.
That's what Adam said.
The freaking piece of metal broke off and got stuck down in there.
We are going to go ahead and trespass.
You guys are?
Yeah.
Okay, you gonna fire him? I mean, I know he's part-time, but you let him know that he's not welcome back here.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want me to do it?
No, we will.
Okay.
I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
What's his first name, Zachary? Hey, Zach, here's your domain. You're no longer employed here neither, and they're going to go ahead and trespass you from the property. Now, I know how many. You've got one last check coming to you, right? Do they put that in?
Damn, just me being a human, like, due to this not being no violent stuff, I feel bad, bro. Like, who knows him? Who knows his circumstances? You feel me? Like, damn, bro. He's not being radical with the police. He's not being disobedient. It's just like, those are the type of people you start feeling for, like, watching shit like this. Unless they have a valid reason, you know? But, like, wow.
Direct deposit, or do you actually get a paper check? Okay, so when are you supposed to get paid next?
2 weeks.
In 2 weeks. All right. So what you can do is before you come up here to get your paycheck, call us. All right, and say, hey, listen, I need to go pick up my paycheck from my place of employment. They have me trespass from there, but I need to go up there and get my check. All right, call us. We'll come out here. We'll meet with you so that you can get your check, and then you can be on about your business. All right, or F you, whatever.
Or F you, whatever. You didn't have to do that. See how petty police could be? Y'all was supposed to be like, bro, they take their authority and run with it the whole wrong way. Like, this is why the community doesn't respect y'all, bro.
On May 16th,